The Tao Te Ching Chapter 23. In the ancient text the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu, we can see that each verse is an aspect and expression of a variety of concepts of non-dual philosophy. In this video series we will look at each chapter of the Tao Te Ching sequentially. If you've enjoyed the series so far, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Let's listen to this verse of the poem, as beautifully translated by Stephen Mitchell, and then investigate its deeper meaning. The poem reads: Express yourself completely, then keep quiet. Be like the forces of nature. When it blows, there is only wind. When it rains, there is only rain. When the clouds pass, the sun shines through. If you open yourself to the Tao, you are at one with the Tao and you can embody it completely. If you open yourself to insight, you are at one with insight and you can use it completely. If you open yourself to loss, you are at one with loss and you can accept it completely. Open yourself to the Tao, then trust your natural responses, and everything will fall into place. Express yourself completely, then keep quiet. Expressing ourselves fully means being genuine, authentic, and not holding back in communication. However, maintaining periods of silence and restraint is equally important for reflection. Allowing for a balance between expression and contemplation. After expressing ourselves, it is crucial to allow for moments of quiet reflection, and not indulge in unnecessary chatter. Be like the forces of nature. Drawing a parallel between human behavior and the forces of nature. The verse suggests that we should strive to be as simple and direct as natural elements. When it rains, there is only rain. Wind is just wind, rain is just rain, and clouds passing allow the sun to shine. Embracing simplicity and directness, like the forces of nature, encourages living authentically. Just as nature doesn't complicate itself with unnecessary elements, humans are advised to adopt a straightforward and uncomplicated approach to life. Open yourself to the Tao. The Tao is the fundamental principle underlying the universe in Taoist philosophy. Opening ourselves to the Tao involves recognizing and aligning with the fundamental principles that govern the universe. It's about acknowledging our connection to the greater whole and living in harmony with the natural order of things. If you open yourself to the Tao, you are at one with the Tao and you can embody it completely. When we align with the Tao, we become unified with it. This unity allows for the full embodiment of the Tao's essence, guiding actions and decisions in a way that is in sync with the inherent flow of the universe. Aligning ourselves with the Tao and becoming one with it echoes the non-dual notion that, at the deepest level, there is no separation between the individual and the ultimate reality. Open yourself to insight. Similar to opening ourselves to the Tao, being open to insight means embracing understanding and wisdom. By aligning with insight, we can tap into our inner wisdom and intuition, making decisions that are informed by a deeper understanding of the world and ourselves. Non-dual philosophy emphasizes direct experiential insight, as a means of understanding the fundamental nature of reality. Opening ourselves to insight reflects the non-dual idea that direct, unmediated experience can lead to a profound understanding and experience of our oneness with all things. Open yourself to loss. This advises being receptive to the inevitability of loss or change. If you open yourself to loss, you are at one with loss and you can accept it completely. By accepting loss completely, we can navigate through difficult experiences without resistance. By being open to the experience of loss without resistance, we can navigate challenging situations with greater ease, aligning with the natural ebb and flow of life. Accepting loss completely aligns with non-dual philosophy by recognizing the impermanence of dualistic phenomena. It reflects the understanding that in the ultimate reality, there is no gain or loss, as these are dualistic concepts that arise within the relative world. Trust your natural responses. After opening ourselves to the Tao, the verse encourages trusting our natural responses. This involves relying on instinct, intuition, and a deep understanding of the Tao to guide our actions. Trusting natural responses means relying on instinct and intuition. By aligning with the Tao, we can trust our innate understanding of situations, allowing for authentic and spontaneous responses that are in harmony with the natural order. Everything will fall into place. The verse concludes by suggesting that when we follow these principles, opening to the Tao, trusting natural responses, and embodying the teachings, everything in life will fall into place. This implies a sense of balance, harmony, and alignment with the intrinsic order of existence. The idea that everything will fall into place aligns with non-dual philosophy. It does this by suggesting that, when we recognize the innate oneness and live in accordance with it, there is a natural harmony and order that emerges. It reflects the non-dual understanding that, at the deepest level, everything is already in a state of perfect balance and unity. In summary, the verse encourages a way of living in alignment with the Tao, the fundamental principle of the universe in Taoist philosophy. The verse emphasizes the importance of authentic expression, followed by periods of quiet reflection. It draws parallels between human behavior and the forces of nature, advocating for simplicity and directness. Opening ourselves to the Tao, insight, and the acceptance of loss are highlighted as pathways to unity with the natural order. Trusting our natural responses and allowing everything to fall into place underscores the idea of living harmoniously in accordance with the Tao. Overall, the verse promotes living a genuine, balanced existence that flows in accordance with the universe's natural order. The takeaway message. If you take one message from this verse, it is this: align with the natural order, embrace simplicity and authenticity, and trust in the inherent harmony of the universe. This main message of verse 23 is a call to harmonize with the natural flow of existence by embodying simplicity and authenticity. It encourages us to express ourselves genuinely, align with the fundamental principles of the universe, Tao, and trust in the innate harmony that underlies all of life. Embracing these principles leads to a state of balance and completeness, where our actions and responses align seamlessly with the underlying perfection of the cosmos. Thanks for watching.